gave you the strength? Tanu, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਹਿ ਕਿ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, you thought of your family, ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਦੋਵਾਂ ਦੀ family ਦੇ ਬਾਰੇ 'ਚ, but what gave you the strength, Anu, to move forward? ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਹਿੰਮਤ ਕਿੱਥੋਂ ਆਈ ਕਿ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, you know what, I can't give up, I gotta move forward? ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਕਾਫੀ ਲੋਕ ਕਹਿਣਗੇ, you know what, I can't do it, this is a headache, I can't deal with it, especially you being independent on your own already. So what gave you the strength to move forward? How did you do that?
I guess I admire my dad. I have a very, very closely knit family, and they raised me to be, they raised me to be very old-fashioned.
Okay.
So in a way, I was like, I can't just give it up before giving it, a try. So and I'm glad I did that at that time, because initially there's a lot of adjustment period. Your husband and you have to get together. What helped me was that I knew that my father will be proud of me, that I gave it a shot. Because he raised me in a way that, if you're faced in turbulent times, at least try your best. My father never told me come first in school, or, he always said do your best at any given moment. And that's exactly what I implemented when this situation came. And when every situation, life is made of, every day is made of situations like these, small situations that you have to overcome. So 5 years down the line, we bought a new house. Now we're well settled. 5 years down the line, we bought a new house, and then I was expecting twins.
And that's another turning point where tanu pehle lagya si ki life settle ho gayi, everything is good,
right? And now
roller coaster
sudden, yes,
ride started again for you.
So, and then at that point, my husband was going through a period where he was debating whether to start his own business or to continue with his job. And the strength that my father, I actually respected my father, like I told you. The strength that I went upon at that time came back to me. My parents came to help me at that time. And yes, it was a very, very difficult time, because mainu apne kids nu India bhejna paya. 6 mahine de si, and I had to send my kids to India to stay with my mom.
Both your twin boys.
Both my twin boys. And that was like, I think, the most turbulent time that
life under.
As a mother, because I was a new mother, and but you know what? Vaheguru will always give you the strength. Like anytime you're faced with any situation, Vaheguru will always give the resources. But we just have to trust Vaheguru. We just have to have faith, and then the answers will come. And that's just my take on, the scenario.
That is beautiful. I am going to come back. मैं वापस आके तानु और भी questions पूछांगी इसके बारे में. But Anjali, मैं तानु पूछना चाहूँगी कि going through ਇਹ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਜੋ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਹੋਇਆ, it was a turning point of your life, ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਹਾ.
Absolutely.
ਇਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ of course ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਕਾਫੀ ਇਫੈਕਟ ਹੋਇਆ ਸੀ. How now you're not just a mother, you became a mother and a father to them. Seeing that, what gave you the strength to go forward and say, I can do this?
Well, I feel there was always a God watching over me, and my mom's values, which just kept me going. And I always knew I have to be the strength of pillars for my children. Whenever I looked at them, and when they saw me, it's like I have no family here. Everybody's overseas in India. So it was hard to be here by myself, but it meant a lot for my kids. And I realized at this point, to bring a change in their life and to pack up and move back just because there's more family there would be good for me, not good for them. And to see my children not settled would actually, in the long run, create more issues in my life. So actually, we all kind of helped each other. It was very difficult in many ways, not having a father, not having a husband, the head of the family, and at the same time, my father in India was going through his own issues. He was diagnosed with lung cancer. So within a year and a half, not only did I lose my husband, I lost my father. So my mother couldn't be with me because my father needed her. So it was a double challenge in my life. Period, So I had to be the pillar for the family, and there was a God watching, and we just managed, my son, my daughter. It was just, everything fell into place, and again, coming back, making the right decisions, choices, and just,
You know, you must be really well balanced.
very important to keep a balance in life, and not only for myself, but to be the role model for my children.
Exactly.
And my son, he said this to me a few months ago, which was the best compliment any mother can get, that mom, other than dad being here with us, nothing has changed in our life. And
Wow.
I have to say that it meant a lot to me.
I'm sure. And it's from what it seems like, from what I've heard also, you have very mature kids, and of course, going through all of this has only matured
They've
them
matured.
at an accelerated pace.
Yes.
But they are very well rounded.
They're very well.
rounded.
I'm very proud of them.
Yeah,
I'm very
You're
proud
doing
of
a great
them.
job. You
Thank
should
you.
be. You're doing a
Thank
really
you.
good job with them. So, in your life, who did you seek for guidance? I mean, going through all this, आपको पता है कि आपकी mom के साथ भी, your father is sick.
Yeah.
तो हम हमेशा कहते हैं कि there's some kind of a guidance I need. You look up to something or you look for someone कि जो आपको strength देके इसमें pull कर सकेगा.
Actually, all my friends were there with me. The family support was tremendous. A lot of people who I didn't even deal with in my day-to-day life, they reached out to me. And of course, living in New York, Long Island, amazing friends. And I have to say, one of the biggest support was, from my closest friends, Reena, Rohit, Candy, Kalika, all of them. And they helped me wind down things, gave me the good advice, were there for me 24/7, because my family couldn't be here because my father was going through his situation. So it was just, having good networking with people and allowing them to reach to me. Because if you don't allow people to reach to you, people
Yes.
hesitate.
Exactly.
And I think just, networking with people, allowing them to be a part of your life, it was okay, and it really helped me.
Do you think keeping an open mind, क्योंकि आपने कहा जैसे कि a lot of people helped you also and you were open to the help
Yes.
from them. Do you think keeping that open mind is a big thing also? क्योंकि कभी-कभी हम सोचते हैं कि ये मेरी पर्सनल लाइफ है, मेरी फैमिली का मैटर है, मैं नहीं चाहती हूँ कि कोई और इसमें इंटरफियर करे या मुझे बोले क्या करना चाहिए.
Well, there were certain decisions I didn't have the experience because, there were, I needed help, I needed advice, so it was only benefiting me. So it's not that you spoke to everybody, but they were my close friends who gave me very good advice. And where it came to, personally between me and my children, I don't know, I never really went through a situation where I really had to be an open book. We just somehow just got together and we just managed to walk. And business decisions, financial decisions, there were some very good friends, very good advice, and you know what, I thank them. I really do thank them and will be thanking them forever.
Well, you seem to be coming along really well. You seem to be doing well with it.
Yeah, I actually have no regrets in my life, and when I look back, I'm happy for all those good decisions that I made.
That's one thing that I think is also key, that I hope our viewers also get to understand. Ki, no matter what situation you're faced in life, and I know this, with Anu also, no matter what situations you're faced with life, like you said, there are no regrets. No matter what it is, हम कभी-कभी कहते हैं, what, I wish God, I wish रब इस तरह ना करे. रब मेरे नाल क्यों कर रहा है? We always question these. But then at the end of the day, if you say, what, it was a good experience, it was a bad experience, but it was an experience जिस दे नाल मैं strong हुई हाँ, it only taught me to move forward. So I think you said the magic word. There are no regrets in this.